And welcome back. How are we getting on, everyone?
Pretty good, yeah. Pretty good.
Oh yeah, doing great.
Today we have two very special guests. So how about you guys introduce yourselves?
Hi, I'm Kelsey, and this is my sister Kailin. We are the hosts of the Touch Your Shelf podcast.
So
Oh, welcome on,
obviously
guys.
we've got that in common. Podcast. So tell us about your podcast a little bit.
I'll go. Okay.
Okay.
So we basically just it started as a joke. We really liked talking about classic literature together. We're both English majors, and we decided that we wanted to start a podcast. And so we have one now, which is great. It's fun.
Well, okay, it's a little funnier than that because there's another podcast that we thought didn't do a great job because they were like, we didn't read the book. I don't remember. And Kelsey and I were like, well, I think we could do better than that. So
Yeah, that's right. For posterity's sake, I'm not going to name the podcast,
No.
but
Sure,
yeah. But yeah,
You
we were
mean they
like,
were
we
trying to review a book that they didn't read?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what? How is that possible? What? Did
That
they
is-
just like
that-
look at the
that's
movie
a-
and they were like, I got this shit?
No,
That's a really
exactly.
a ballsy
Yes.
thing to do, kind of, yeah.
I mean, I can't say that. That's like me with everything.
Well, because they got hate for it and they were like, you can't expect me to reread the book or to read the book. And we're like, yes, we can. It's a
If
book
you're reviewing
podcast.
the book, you read the book.
They probably
Yeah,
they should have just left the link for the review they read. Like,
right,
Well,
like
That's like
like
reading
the
someone
link to
else's
the
review and
Spark
being
Notes
like, this is
page.
my opinion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, like it was just
They
it
were like,
was
what I
ridiculous.
remember from the movie.
Yeah,
There you
and
go.
we're like, what do you? It's like literally a classic book. Like, what do you mean you're watching the movie? Come on,
Yeah,
get
get over
together.
I mean, that was kind of what we did for like if we were studying literature in secondary school. We'd just be like, oh shit, is there a movie of it? And be like, yeah. I'm like,
Well,
Count me
yeah,
in.
when you're like writing an essay on it, you're like, okay, let's just Spark Notes it real quick. But I
just
feel like
watch
if
the-
you're gonna talk about it for a length of
Oh, yeah.
time, you gotta you gotta do your research.
Yeah.
of course, yeah. So what got you into reading them? Was it just like from school, or were you like introduced by your family or friends or anything like that?
I think Kaylin was the what's it called?
The
starter.
instigator?
You were, yeah, because she read, and I was like, I want to read because she's reading because I'm a classic little sister, and yeah, I do. I think it just started like that. But I don't know, Kaylin, why'd you start reading?
No, I just think I was always something that I liked to do when I was a kid. I was like, I can't wait to learn how to read, which is super lame, but that's what I was.
That's fair enough. No, but do you remember your first book?
I think it was Dr. Seuss.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Green
classic.
eggs and ham.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was a
okay.
good green eggs and ham. I taught myself to read. Yeah, that was my
That was
first.
the original rapper. Like,
Me
that
and
guy
Thomas have a
bars.
deep love for the Cat in the Hat movie.
Oh, really?
Oh my, that abomination! What do you?
Yeah,
Hey,
Exactly.
That terrible?
No, abomination.
Masterpiece.
Literally
It-
terrifying.
That's what jump-started Mike Myers' career. No, he did
Oh.
nothing before that.
Oh, no, you're absolutely correct. You got me once again.
it's for sure.
Do you know it still
No.
looks better than Cats. Like,
Oh, yeah. At least.
I
They
suffered through
coulda-
that whole
they
movie. I
coulda
don't even.
plastered
oh, I haven't
the-
even watched it. I was
Me
messing
either.
with
They
that.
could have plastered the title Cats onto that, like onto the Cat in the Hat, and people wouldn't have taken a second look.
Oh,
It would have been like, oh, this is Cats.
Yeah.
It's a bit different than I remember. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
I mean,
still enjoy it better than the
how did
original,
that,
like the
you know,
actual movie.
Get fucking Garfield looks better than Cats. Looks more
Yes,
real.
Garfield's not. At least he's kind of cute and looks like a cat rather than the horror that was Cats.
I was,
it was terrifying. It was literally terrifying. It
Yeah.
was,
I was-
I don't think I was expecting it to be quite so terrifying.
Yeah.
And then I saw it, and it was just, it
I
was
was-
bad.
I was watching a video earlier on how it's super hard to do cosmic horror in movies. So like to do with space and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And so the top comment was like, Cats was probably the most accurate cosmic horror I've ever seen. And I was like,
Yeah.
that's a good way to describe it.
Have you
Oh
seen
yeah,
those
that's very
things?
valid. Yeah.
People trying. They want to release the. They want Cats to release the butthole release.
The butthole cut. Oh, God.
Oh my god. Nobody needs that.
Well, you know what? It would probably make it better. Just because then there's actually something to laugh at. I don't know.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, you can laugh at how horribly bad it is.
You could.
That's
there.
very true.
Right. Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
ugh.
It would probably
I
inspire
still
some good.
yeah.
So, like,
Just-
speaking on things that are like adapted for film, do you have like a favorite book that you've read that's been adapted to a movie, and like you've enjoyed the movie as well?
Yeah, I'll go first if that's okay. I think my first kind of book that I read that I saw as a movie was definitely Harry Potter. And I think they did a really good job with what they had. And I think like the books are obviously they're timeless, and so you have to read them and then take the movies for what they are. But I think the movies did a great job, is all I'm gonna say. Like just great.
Yeah, I think so. I think recently Little Women was really good.
That's very true.
Mhm.
Yes. Saoirse Ronan in Little Women, inspiring, just great.
Irish actors for the win.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. You win over that. You got Saoirse Ronan. She's the
Actually,
best.
If you want a fun fact, we're actually from the same village as Seamus Finnegan.
Oh really? Are you
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, honest to God. Hands
Yeah,
down.
are we?
Yes, Dara. What's his name?
Since when?
His name. What's his name? Dean? Not Dean. Oh.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Sorry,
Seamus
I
Seamus Finnegan.
Seamus from
That's his real
Harry
name.
Potter.
Harry Potter.
Devin
the Irish
Murray.
guy that blows himself up the whole time.
Devin
Yeah.
Murray, yeah.
Particular proclivity for pyrotechnics.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't he own a farm?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He owns a farm.
Yeah.
Pretty
He
cool.
owns a farm. That's pretty cool. He's
I
he's
really
as
can't
Irish
tell if
as
you
he
guys
can
are
get.
fucking with us or
No,
not.
No.
swear to God.
I
Swear to God.
We swear down. We swear at our hearts. Like he's from the
Thomas,
same
look
village.
up
as us.
Seamus Finnegan just like for images.
You know,
Yeah, just so we
sure,
can
yeah,
like
fuck it, I don't care. I don't.
like my brother has met him in the shops. I've seen him go into the shop and been like, holy shit, that's pretty cool.
I have a picture with his car. Like I'm being serious.
With his car.
All right,
Yeah.
okay, I believe you.
Whoa,
Okay.
it's Devin
That's
Murray's
pretty cool.
car.
I wouldn't have believed you if you said you got like a picture with him, but since you got a picture with his car,
Oh.
that's a different
Yeah,
matter.
we
And,
literally,
you know,
like,
just to
if
be
we
nice,
went
I
out
got a license.
if
plate
we
from
went
Holland.
out into the village like 3 days in a row, we'd probably run into him. Like, yeah.
That's pretty.
I just remember-
Yeah, that's
I
actually
was just
pretty
like
cool.
sitting on the wall, and I was like, I seen a Jeep pulling, and I was like, is that Devin Murray? And just because I knew he was there, it's just like, I was like,
great.
okay, that's pretty
Gotta agree with
cool.
more. Did you hear about they're planning on making like a Harry Potter TV show?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
No.
They're planning on making. Well, I mean, they're making like a TV show for more stuff like what's that thing Hermione did, like Spag, you know, with the house elves and stuff. They never got to do that in the films, and
Right.
loads of stuff they'd had to take out.
Lovely.
Yeah, but
Oh,
I don't want them to do it because I don't think, and I say this a lot to the lads, I don't think I can see anyone else pull off a Snape. Just because.
right.
I mean,
Yeah.
I have alternative reasons for not wanting to see it, but we're not going to get into that because I don't want you to leave instantly.
Dara doesn't.
Oh, sounds kind of controversial. I don't
Is
know.
it
You might
I
have
a
to
think-
tell
hate for
me.
J.K. Rowling? Because I think
Oh,
we have that too.
No, he just hates
not
Harry
just
Potter.
not just that I don't hate Harry Potter. Just
You do.
not just a
Didn't see
hate.
it.
I don't like J.K. Rowling, and I think Harry Potter is overrated.
You're not wrong. I also hate J.K. Rowling, and
You
that's
just
okay.
See, now what I did there is that I removed him from the call.
Oh my god!
You know what? It's fine.
Yeah, it is fine.
Oh my god!
Because
Very
he's wrong.
very unprofessional of you, Thomas.
Hey, Tara, what's up?
Very unprofessional. Let me voice my opinion, please.
No.
Let me just say, okay? Thomas,
Take
don't
it out
fucking
again.
kick me. I'm watching you. I'm
Let
watching
the
you.
man speak. Come on.
Thomas, you know. All right, so we have Pennies here, which is like a clothes shop, you know.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
sometimes they sell branded stuff, and you know it comes in kind of by season. So whatever a trend, like whatever's a trend, like a Netflix show or something, that'll be all the like T-shirts and stuff in there for like a month or two,
Oh,
Okay.
sure.
and then it goes away. However, Harry Potter is always there. You walk in, the first thing you see is Harry Potter. You go
Mhm.
upstairs, Harry Potter. You go into every other shop, Harry Potter, and I'm like, is it?
Look at all the.
It
this is
does-
all the
it-
cool
should
shit
it-
you can get, though.
I'm like,
and it's
should
so
it
cheap.
warrant? Thomas, shut up. I'm like, should it warrant this much? I mean,
No, I definitely like from a I'm like a conspiracy theorist. It's like I don't know. So anyway, but that's just like something fundamental about myself. But also talking about capitalism, I think that Harry Potter is just like the one of the biggest like money hungry, just like terrible corporations ever. And I do agree with that, which is why I don't have any Harry Potter merchandise. But I also just really love the story. And I think if you
Yeah.
separate it like the artwork from J.K. Rowling, I still think it's just a great read.
Have
But
you
yeah,
ever been to Hogsmeade in Universal?
Kaylin has.
I have, yeah.
So have I. I went to Florida for like first. I went to America last year, first time
Oh.
ever, and I got to Universal. Fucking loved it.
Yeah. I thought it was so cool and they did such a good job with it. It was really fun.
I'm still salty that you went without me. I'm like, actually, I was when she told me she was going, I was so mad. I was so angry. I still remember that. I haven't forgotten. In case
Can I
you're
just
wondering.
I'm
say,
so sorry.
if Disney and Harry Potter teamed up, they could take over the entire universe.
The
Oh
whole
my-
world. They would
like-
just I mean, I feel like
They could conquer
Disney
other
probably
planets, I
owns a lot
believe.
I was just about to say that. I was like, I think Disney is already like halfway there.
Yeah, they're almost there.
Disney owns half of Mars and Harry Potter owns the other half.
Yeah,
There you go.
exactly.
They've already bought it, just like haven't told anyone.
Yeah, I'll get on board with that. Yeah, I definitely.
Mhm.
Well, Elon Musk has to own like some of Mars.
Yeah, he's small bit. He should own a
Oh,
lot
for
of it, but like a small bit.
At least a small bit for sure.
Big shout out to you, Elon. He watched the podcast. Big fan. Anyway.
Elon, if you watch this, please
No.
have a joint with us.
Let us know about your ownership of Mars, please.
Yeah.
Confirm
What
or deny.
percentage do you own?
Yeah.
And if you don't leave a comment, sure, we know you watch it. Like he's too shy to comment on the videos, you know.
Elon, you've
Oh,
got
for
24
sure.
hours.
Shut up. What about you, Dara? What would be your favorite book to movie adaptation? See, there is no answer.
Glad you
Dara
asked, even
doesn't
though you
read.
know. Listen, I've read. Listen, okay. To my credit, I've read like
6.
probably like 10 books in the last
That's a
18
lot.
years.
That's fair. That's fair. It's
I've
okay.
read, I've read about 60% of it by Stephen King. I read what the fuck? What was it? Howard Henry. Howard Henry. It was like 3 books combined into one. I read that one. I was like 12.
Okay.
I don't know if I even read Private Peaceful Thomas. I think I missed 90% of that year. Of Mice and Men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also a classic.
Yeah, Romeo and Juliet.
Not a book.
Ugh.
A play.
Merchant of Venice, Macbeth.
Not a book. A play.
Thomas, it's literature.
Yeah,
Nope.
yeah, yeah.
Shut up,
I said books. I said books, bro.
Thomas. How about you shut up? But yeah, to answer your question, for an adaptation, you already know this, Thomas, but probably it.
Ah.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
original or the remake?
The remake.
Ugh.
I like
feel
the
like-
original a lot.
I
Tim
love the original, but I feel like the remake kind of like went cosmic and like really got into the horror of it. Like, the old one, I love it because it's campy.
Yeah,
Right.
for sure.
Yeah.
Ooh, Thomas, should we tell them?
We should tell them.
So, Thomas, if you want to look up the 1990
I'll do it.
miniseries there, yeah.
Do
Y'all know Ben Hanscom, right?
No, literally no
No.
idea.
Like, he's like, okay, I hate to
I'll
use this
get
word.
the image up.
The-
He's this dude. He's like one of the. He's one
The
of the
big
losers.
boned one and the
Oh.
losers.
Oh, okay,
yes,
okay,
yes,
okay.
yes. Okay.
Him.
We
Yeah.
had him on.
Did you really?
Yes.
That's very cool.
Brandon Crane, he was super nice. He loves horror movies. I talked to him for like 2 hours straight, probably, about horror movies.
That's
And
really
we'll share his story. So you were talking about Tim Curry there. He told us that after that whole thing, when he was in his 20s, he became a mailman. And one day he got and he picked up the package, and the name on the package was T. Curry. And he was like, come on. Like, there's no
You gotta
way.
be kidding me.
But the instructions on the package said, don't knock at the door. Don't ring the doorbell. That was it. And he was like, "All right, I can either make a complete fool of myself or just do what it says on the package." So he went up to the door, knocks on the door, rings the doorbell, and Tim Curry's wife answered and just goes, like she's just about to start telling him off for it, and he's just like, "Right, before you start giving out, I don't know if you remember me, but I actually worked alongside Tim in It." And her jaw just dropped, and she went, "Tim!" And Tim Curry came to the door, and they had a conversation for like a half an hour. And I was just like, "That is such a cool story."
No
Like,
way.
it's such a weird coincidence, like that he of all people would get that package. Like,
Yeah.
Right, what
Oh
are the
my God,
odds?
that's
That's so
crazy.
cool.
Tim Curry is just god tier.
Oh
He's
yeah,
the best. Yeah, that's
pictures
crazy.
as well.
I can't. I feel like if I met him, I would just die, like instantly. Like I would just descend, and it would be over.
What's your favorite Tim Curry role? Is it Pennywise or is it someone else?
No, definitely Frankenfurter from Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Nice.
Yeah, that's an easy
Yeah.
one.
Oh yeah, there was the best.
For any of the viewers who said the guy in Home Alone 2, get out of here.
Should I leave? Because I was just.
Thomas.
That was it.
How dare
Also a
you?
very good role. Come on.
Yeah, but like, I think he was more memorable than the other one.
No,
Oh,
he's-
yeah.
Donald
he's
Trump is in that
super
movie as
funny.
well.
Right.
He's super funny. Like, oh my god, my favorite part, like, I think, what is it, the second part of the miniseries is when he's like in the library on the second floor with the fucking thing, and he's just laughing and spinning that thing around and telling jokes and shit. I was just like, okay, you know what? For the rest of the episode, I'm gonna get my little Pennywise I have over here.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, good. We'll have
love
we'll
that.
have a real audience.
Oh man.
Kelsey doesn't agree, but I think Lord of the Rings was a good adaptation too.
Yes,
Oh.
yes. We
Ha
fucking love the Lord of the Rings.
All
I
right.
love the Lord of the Rings. Such a big
Kelsey
fan of
hates
that.
the movies and the books, but I love them both.
I've never seen the movies.
You call yourself a critic. Damn.
Kailin made me watch all of the movies back to
The
back to
extended
back
cuts.
Jesus.
for like in
Awesome.
one sitting.
Nice.
Like literally, we sat there all day. I think I was maybe 9 years old, and she was like, "We're gonna watch Lord of the Rings today," and I was like, "Okay, do I have to?" And she's like, if you leave, like I'm gonna beat your ass." So I really didn't have a choice. It was like I was there for the day. It sucked, and I hated it.
What'd you think of The Hobbit? Did you think it lived up to the hype?
No, I liked the first Hobbit, and then I didn't watch the other ones.
What? The second was like the best.
I didn't. I think
They
I.
fight the dragon and shit.
Oh no, I did see that one because Benedict Cumberbatch is the dragon, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
did you
I
ever see
did
him
see
doing
that.
the motion capture for that? That's so fucking weird. He's on like all
On the
fours.
ground.
He's like,
Yeah, that was hilarious. No, okay, so maybe I did see the second one, but I just don't think I liked it as much as I did the original 3. Because I liked the book a lot, and I don't think the movies did it justice.
Didn't they like add like the entire third film? Like there was like a 5-minute battle between the dwarves and the elves, and they decided to turn that into an entire feature-length film.
Yeah.
look.
Look at that. His face is just too good.
So, gotta give credit where credit's due.
Thomas, no, go to
No.
the bottom picture on the left.
I just
Imagine getting paid to do that.
Why can't I see
Like-
him? Where is
lay
he?
on the
Paid a
mat.
significant amount.
oh, for sure. He looks hilarious.
Oh,
Why he looked
I'll
like
put
that.
those pictures of him around the internet forever.
I know, yeah. Imagine
It's so
being
weird
him.
seeing the difference, being like, oh yeah, like so badass. Look at this big ass dragon, and then you realize,
And then you just see
like
that.
Cumberbatch
It's like,
in a
wow.
grey suit laying on a floor.
isn't it really weird? In like a couple of thousand years time, some kid will be like, oh, do you have a picture of Granddad and Benedict's, great grandson? They'll pull out this
Yeah.
one.
That's what they have available.
What is he doing?
Well, he's
Being
being
a
a
dragon,
serious
son.
actor. Could
Being
be.
a
Yeah.
dragon.
This has to be
Oh,
some kind of
God.
acting method for sure.
Oh,
He
Motion
locked
capture's
himself
where it
into
is.
a hotel room and pretended to be a dragon for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Actually, Ian McKellen played Gandalf. Went crazy on the set of The Hobbit.
I
just
also
because-
heard that.
Didn't he
Yeah.
also fall asleep on the set of a Hobbit?
Yeah, but
Nice.
what happened was that he said, what was it? We were talking. We had two of the hobbits on, not the hobbits. We had two of the dwarves from Thorne's company.
Mhm.
We talked to Bomber, who's like the big ginger guy, and then
Mhm.
we talked to was it? It was either Oyen or Ori, whichever one it was, or it was Nari. My bad.
Oh.
And we were talking to them, and first they said that Peter Jackson is just like the biggest troll ever. In that
Really?
he made Frodo Baggins like stunt double bite one of the actors during one of the shoots.
Oh, yeah.
Ow.
God.
He was like, so I want to get this real good. I want you to bite. It was one of the dwarves. I can't remember which one. I think it was Oilen or something. Man, they all have weird names. I can't. Whatever. And then, oh shit, where was I going with that? Oh, I've lost it.
You were talking about Ian McKellen.
Yeah.
Yes. He just they were all on a break once, and he had just finished filming a scene by himself, like because he was usually by himself because they have to like, motion capture and green screen all the other like dwarves in with him because he was like supposed to be taller than them all, and they had to use like different sets. He goes, I was paid to be an actor, not act by myself.
If you call that going mad, you must think that like Christian Bale had a psychotic break that one time. Have you ever seen that video?
No.
Mm-mm.
Jesus
which movie?
fucking Christ! I
Probably
can't
for
remember
Batman, right?
I can't remember what set he was on, but it was like some extra forgot their line or some shit like that, and he went fucking ballistic.
Oh my god.
He's
Oh,
like,
was that on the set
"Oh,
of Psycho?
God!" No, I don't know if it was on the set of American Psycho. I think it was after the Terminator set run. There we go. And he's like, "Oh, good for you," and he's like freaking out. It's like, "I'm getting fucking paid to do this," and I was just like, "Holy shit, Batman, why are you an asshole?"
Calm down.
Yeah, that's like a lot for me. I can't. Yeah. Can
That
you
seems
imagine
so
getting
bad.
yelled at by Christian Bale though?
Yeah.
Right.
I'm terrified. Oh Jesus.
Like,
Did you see the new trailer for the new Batman with Robert Pattinson?
I
Mm,
actually
God.
did. It looks
So
really
fucking
good.
good.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
I was really surprised. I was not
But the thing
expecting
I took away from it is that some guy was like, "Oh, who are you?" and he bet the shit out of him.
Yeah.
he's like, "Yo, dude, how are you?" And it's like already on the fucking ground, dying.
I know.
No,
yeah.
I was like, no, because like Batman doesn't kill people, so he's just like, boom, boom, boom,
Yeah.
like smashing this guy's head in. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Why?
I know. And also, did you hear that Timothy Shamlagoo is gonna be Robin?
What?
Is he?
Timothy
Really?
Chalamet, yeah. He's playing
sure?
Robin.
I didn't know that.
Oh.
Shit.
At least that's what I heard. I could be 100%
I
wrong.
know that Andy Serkis is Alfred, which
Oh,
is
really?
so
Oh.
yeah.
Yes. I fucking love him. He's brilliant.
Yeah, did you not hear his voice in the trailer though?
I
He's
kind
so
of
good.
recognized it, but I didn't really pick up on it.
Yeah. Oh my fucking god, the Batmobile. When I saw the Batmobile, I
Oh yeah, it looks
Oh, yeah,
sick,
it was
right?
yeah.
freaked out.
One of my
That's what I
favorite,
like. It
favorite
looks like
trilogy
Sorry, go on.
all times has to be his Planet of the Apes. I love that.
Oh, I thought you were
Basically-
about to say the Dark Knight trilogy.
Oh man, Planet of the Apes and Andy Serkis. That man
Pretty good.
can act.
He's a motion capture fucking mental man. Like he's done so many roles in motion capture. Didn't he? He played King Kong in 2005. Was it?
Timothy Chalamet
That's
becomes
fuck.
Robin in the awesome Batman Banner Baroque staff. Oh, anything started Dick Grayson. Is he gonna be Timothy
Oh,
Chalamet?
Dick
rumored?
Grayson.
Oh,
Shit.
rumored. Okay.
I
That'd be
mean,
pretty cool.
he
now if
probably
was in-
is. I don't know.
Mm.
I know
I
he's.
don't know.
I know the villain is Riddler, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
That is that. Yeah, that is.
I don't
pretty
think there has been a Riddler since Jim Carrey.
I'm trying to think. No, I don't think so. No, there
No.
hasn't.
But yeah, oh
I
my
think
god.
as well they
I-
said that Penguin's gonna be in it a little bit. And
oh
then
shit. Oh yeah,
the
Colin Farrell is
sequel-
playing Penguin.
And then for the sequel, he's going to be like the bigger villain in it.
Yeah, Colin Farrell is playing Penguin. He's not playing like the Danny DeVito version though. He's playing like a yeah. He's not playing like the
What a
real
role.
short, stumpy kind of one. He's
Yeah.
playing like a taller, older one. I was just like,
Okay. All right.
he has
I
like
can
gray
get it.
hair and stuff. It's pretty cool.
Something
yeah.
different.
The fact that like the flames out of the Batmobile look like the what is it? Starship Raptor engine that Elon Musk made. I was just like, what the fuck? That's so cool.
It's ridiculous.
Oh yeah,
And
for sure.
I
I'm
didn't think he was gonna pull it off. I didn't think Robert Pattinson was gonna pull it off because
I
even
didn't
seen the
either.
suit
I
before. I was
know.
like, the suit looks kind of fucking goofy. And then
he
like
really does. Yeah,
like
it
I
takes
thought
like
that the mask looked goofy for like at the start. I remember there was set photos and it was like there was goggles over the eyes, and I was like, oh, well, I don't
yeah.
like that. And then
Yeah.
like it seemed in the trailer that there wasn't, and then he took off the mask and the paint was still there, and I was like, oh, they're not taking it away this time. It's actually there. Because there's
Yeah.
always paint under the mask over the eyes.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't expecting much from the trailer, but I am excited to go see it now. I will say. I didn't
Jesus
think he
Christ.
was yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Whenever I look at Robert Pattinson, I think of Edward Cullen. And I can't separate the two in my mind. So I didn't know how I was
Isn't
gonna
it
feel
kind of
about it.
funny how he played a vampire before and now he's playing a bat?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
The
for sure.
irony is not lost on me. It's hilarious.
Yes.
Holy shit.
You just realized that, Thomas.
Oh.
Hollywood, you freaking genius.
Oh, for sure.
They did that on purpose.
You
They were like,
pulled
who
it
can we
off.
get? Bats, vampires. Robert Pattinson, get
Robert
him in here.
Pattinson.
Get him in here now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's such-
yesterday.
Oh, sorry. Go
Sorry.
ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say like he's such a wacky dude. Like if you've ever
Yeah.
heard him interview with anybody, he's just like the craziest person ever. He's wacky. That's the only word I can use to describe him. He's just crazy.
But yeah, yesterday was a big day for DC.
Yeah.
They,
Yeah.
there
five
were
or six
so
trailers.
many trailers. There was like 10 trailers.
Flash
There was.
had
Oh,
Batman.
wait, no, there wasn't a Flash trailer.
Was there not?
No.
There was a load
There
of leaks
was
about it though.
there was a Black Adam teaser. There was a Batman trailer. There were 2 Suicide Squad teasers.
I
Uh,
saw that one.
Snyder
There
Cut.
was the Snyder Cut trailer. Yeah, there was the Wonder Woman 1984 trailer.
Mm.
And there was the trailer for the new Suicide Squad game as well, by the people who
Mhm.
made Arkham Knight and stuff like that.
Oh, and there's a new Arkham Knight game.
Oh, in the Suicide Squad game, you have to kill the Justice League. Like
That's kind of funny.
they're like, it's literally like all of them. The trailer's pretty much the Suicide Squad like chilling on a rooftop, and then they're like, they're being like talked to over the radio, and it's like, oh yeah, you have to kill the Alpha target, and they're like, yeah, we know, and they're like, oh yeah, they're trying to find who it is, and then like Superman just pulls up and like grabs someone out of the air,
Oh,
and they're
great.
just like, oh great, it's Superman, and then Superman just like his laser eyes like through this fucking guy, and he's just like, and then they're like, fucking Captain Boomerang's like, oh yeah, did you find out who the target is? And they're like, yeah, and he's like, oh fuck, and then it just cuts to the fucking title. And I was like, shit, that looks good.
It's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That is
see,
wild. I don't imagine having to kill Superman. Imagine being that asshole.
It's gonna be so fucking hard to kill Superman. I can already tell.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's
I mean,
really
come on.
like a
He's
god.
Superman. That's like that's the whole thing.
I'm glad they're going with kind of like an evil Justice League thing though, going on. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
But like, yeah, the Suicide Squad movie looks so fucking goofy, and I love it. I think
Is this like a second one? Would this be like a sequel to the first one?
it's like it's apparently like a reboot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
wow.
It's a soft reboot. It has like some of the same actors, but then like some different actors.
Mm.
But I think James Gunn he referred to it as like a kind of 70s war movie, but
Okay.
like with all the same quirky shit that you'd see in like Guardians of the Galaxy and stuff like that.
Nice.
Like that's kind of weird.
yeah.
Okay.
Might be into
There's like
that.
John Cena's in it.
Oh, my God.
You can't. Dun, 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 dun.
Why
Sorry.
the mustache? Why didn't they just make
Thomas,
him
shut
shave
up.
it off?
Thomas, can you like look it
So
up how much they
very
spent
terrible.
on the CGI to get rid of his mustache?
Oh, it looks terrible.
No, didn't they spend like 3 million just to get rid of his mustache because he wouldn't
No,
shave
no,
it?
No.
There's like
gotta be
kids
kidding.
dying in the world. I hope
Thomas,
they didn't
please,
spend
no,
that much
please,
money.
please look it up. Please look it up.
That's ridiculous.
I'm like 90% sure they spent like 3 million just to CGI out his mustache. This is
That's
right.
wrong.
Yeah,
Henry
that
Cavill, why were you a dick?
Yeah,
it-
exactly.
right. Like, just shave your fucking mustache,
You
man.
don't even look that good with it.
I
Calm
think the
down.
only reason he didn't shave it was it. Which was it? Was it
Mission
the man
Impossible.
from? It was. I thought it was the man from Uncle for a second. 25.
No. Would you stop?
Thank God.
Can you imagine? Oh my god, $25 billion so that you don't have to shave your mustache.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so it doesn't have an exact amount, but we can assume it's like up there in the millions.
It's a
At
chunk.
least a
Yeah.
million. Jesus. Just shave your mustache, dude. You can just get a fake one.
Yeah, exactly.
They can make a fake mustache out of your real mustache.
You just
Brilliant.
glue it on your face every day. It's like hair extensions. It's fine.
Exactly, yeah. Fucking stop being a dick. You're getting paid like you're literally Superman. You're getting paid a lot.
Literally Superman. I think you can deal with the loss of your mustache for a couple months. Like, it'll be fine. It'll grow back. I promise.
He is
Should
a
have
gamer,
made
though,
him
so
pay
that's
for the
pretty-
3
CGI.
million. Dara, you fucking got it right.
Wait, what?
Wait, really?
25 million budget
Where
and they
was it? It
spent
was
3
there.
million of that.
It was like in the fucking
They
title
spent
of it.
3 million of a 25 million budget just to get rid of his mustache.
No, you're
No
kidding.
wonder it was that bad.
That's stupid. That's the
Oh,
most
Jesus.
Hollywood
That was
California
3 million.
thing
That 3
I've ever
million
heard.
could have went to making that movie so much better because it sucked so bad. Why couldn't they just give Superman a mustache? Huh?
Yeah, who cares?
Superman can have a mustache. It's fine.
It's a new thing. Like,
Yeah.
we would have put a little twist on it.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Jesus Christ, 3 million.
Oh, that is ridiculous.
That's
Think of the
stupid.
things you can buy with 3 million. You could buy and pay off the mortgage on a house.
You could nearly
A
rent
couple
house
houses.
up- You could nearly rent a house in Dublin. Like.
Thomas, shut up with the renting thing in Dublin. No one, hardly anyone gets it. It's just for context, it's super expensive to rent a place in Dublin. Like
Yeah.
What is it, like $2,000 a month?
Yeah.
Thomas,
But
yeah.
that's just for half a bed.
That's a
You
lot.
got to sleep with someone else in the bed for $2,000 a month.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like New York City.
Oh, it probably is. It's probably. I think we're.
Isn't it? It's one of the most expensive places in Europe to
Yes,
rent or
yes.
live, even.
That's
That
wild.
makes
We're, we're on top of
Yeah.
Barcelona, Paris, even
Yeah.
London. I think.
And Paris is like fucking the most. It's like the expensive capital of the world. You know, you
Oh,
walk
for
in
sure.
the shop. There's like fucking. You got Gucci and Prada and Versace and shit. It's like it's everywhere.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Expensive place.
Oh
I've
yeah.
never been there, but like
It sounds expensive. I don't
you
know.
can
It's
walk,
gotta
like
be.
even look at movies that are like shot there. You can tell it's expensive. Like everything's gold and there's
Oh.
lights everywhere. And
Yes.
I mean, it's the city you love, so like they're gonna cash in on that and just make
Oh, yeah.
everything so expensive. Everyone's like, "Oh yeah, we're going to Paris for our honeymoon." It's like, "Oh, good luck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
honestly.
must be loaded."
Yeah, I've heard Paris is like really dirty though. Like, I've had friends who have gone and they're like, it just kind of sucked.
There's rats and stuff like
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah,
never-
like
Oh, and don't forget the fact that there's 6 million dead people under the city.
also that. Like, does everyone just forget about the catacombs? Like literal bones everywhere. Like,
Thomas-
Under the whole thing.
Thomas or Jared forgot. No, Thomas or Jared said that I think the Roman catacombs were bigger than the French ones, and I think it was like how many people in the Roman ones? Like 451, Thomas, and there's 6 million in the Paris catacombs, and I was like, yeah, not
It's-
bigger.
Doesn't
it's
quite
just-
compare.
I don't know. It's a close call, guys.
I mean,
The benefit of the doubt.
I think the creepiest thing about that is like there's people that like go down there drunk and then they like wander off of the trail, and like are never seen again.
Yeah.
It's just like
don't say that shit, bro.
That has
It's true.
definitely happened. Yeah.
Thomas, they get drunk and they just like walk off. They're like, "Oh, what's this way?" And then they're like, when they go back, they're lost, and they're like, "Oh."
I think
Lots of
even my drunk brain would realize that maybe I should turn around.
Yeah, I think even my like sober brain would just be like, "Where the fuck am I?" I can be like at the front entrance and I'd just be like, "Oh shit."
I don't want to be here.
Where's the way out? It's closing
Oh,
in.
Do you ever see that movie they made about it? The horror movie?
I
No.
didn't know.
I seen it
think I might have heard
ages
of it.
ago. I think it was 2014. I remember the only reason I remember it is because like PewDiePie did this massive promotion thing for it where he like they like put like
Catacombs, is it?
it was like Yeah, it was like a.
Oh, it's not
It
like
was
a
like
found
they
footage,
made
is it?
they made it into like no, it's not called Catacombs. It's called As Above, So Below. It's that second one there.
Oh, there
But
it is. The
I
trailer.
remember they made the Catacombs into like this big haunted house, and he went down there with like a GoPro and like a flashlight.
Oh no.
Yeah,
That's
and he
like
had to
Blair
get through
Witch
this
kind of
thing.
shit.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
like they made
exactly.
PewDiePie do that to promote this movie, and I was like, "Holy shit, that's some fucking next level marketing there."
I need
This
a
is
lot
like
of
when he
money to
started to
do
get
that.
big.
You
This is
could
when he,
not pay me enough money.
oh no, that would be so
No.
fucking cool. I'd
I think
prefer over
enough
those
money
ones
I
where you
could
have
do
to
it.
sign like a waiver,
Yeah.
where they like pull
Yeah.
out your teeth and stuff. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is a haunted house like that in the United States.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of like that in the United States. I know. I was watching Dark Tourist, which is a Netflix original.
Mhm.
And they went to one of them, and like they literally like those things that like you always see them in like YouTube videos where they have like the thing that like spreads your mouth open.
Mm.
Oh yeah,
They
yeah.
like put that on the person and then put their head in this like tank and just like filled it full of water with all this like horrible shit in it, and like pretty much almost drowned them.
Yeah,
I was just like, I don't want to die. Even if it's like,
no.
even if I'm getting like 15 grand at the end of it, I don't want my teeth to be pulled and like broken bones and shit like that.
Yeah, no.
They like
No,
I don't- I
power
don't
you
need
and
that in
everything.
my
I'm like,
life.
what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Who
Yeah,
does this for enjoyment?
No, there's no way. No. I enjoy like a good haunted house. Like I enjoy a good scare. But I don't yeah. No, I don't want to die at the
I
end
take
of it.
solace in the fact that they don't touch you.
Right, right. Like even at we used to have haunted houses near like where I live in the town where I live. And it was actually like a pretty good production. I don't know, like it was really nice. And they had like a 3D or 5D haunted house that you had to pay extra to go into where they could touch you.
Oh,
And I
right.
was never like no.
I actually
It
have a
wasn't
funny. Sorry, go on.
no, it wasn't like
No.
anything like that, like pulling your teeth out. It was just like they
Yeah,
would
yeah.
sting you and like just it was fine.
Thomas, I'm not about to tell the story you
No,
think.
you are.
No,
Do
I'm
it.
not. I swear to God, it's a
Do it.
different story. I don't think
No,
I've
do
even
it. I
told
don't
you
care.
this story.
No, just
I don't
tell
even
the
think I've
story.
told you this story,
You want
Thomas.
to tell the story, don't you?
All right, you know what a ghost train is, right? Like it's a haunted house with like a little kind of small roller coaster that goes through it.
Yeah, yeah.
Where
Yeah.
it just goes super slow.
Yeah,
Thomas,
yeah.
I don't know if I've told you this, but me and my friend went on one, and like this must have been like 2-3 years ago, and like we were just sitting there. It's completely pitch black, and we thought it was just one of those things where they have like the kind of pressurized things where it like fires things out of you like that,
Oh, yeah.
Right,
like cutouts and stuff like that. But then like my friend was just like, I just got touched on my shoulder, and I was like, oh fuck. And then right near the end of it, I felt someone touch my shoulder, so so I wasn't scared, and I was just like, I literally put my hand on their hand and I went hi.
Oh my god.
I was just like that, and I was just wondering after I was walking out of there, and I was just like, do you think the person got more creeped out than I did? That I just went. I was just like,
man?
I was like,
You're like,
my goal is to freak this person out more than I'm freaked out right now. So I just went. And I was hoping he'd be like,
No,
"What the fuck?"
like a good, nice moment with your haunted house actor. Just a little
Yeah, just
wholesome.
walk
Hold
back
her
in
hand.
there. Yo, what's good? Go back in there with my phone and my flashlight. Be like, "Gotcha, bitch."
Right.
Not today.
Now I'm
Thomas,
scaring
why-
you.
Thomas, that's not a scary alert. Oh, will I tell the story, Thomas? Thomas, you brought this upon yourself. Here's a real scary story. All right, so those of you who have watched the podcast before, you'll know of the sandwich story. This shit's about to hit the fan, Thomas. You better bring up the scary alert you got.
Oh, man.
Okay, so it starts where every good horror story starts, at a wake. Or actually, no, it was the morning after. Or yeah, it was the morning after a wake. So it was the removal, and I'm upstairs by myself, and everyone else is downstairs, waiting for the coffin to be taken out of the house. And so the last person, or like my parents and like a few people were the last people to remove. Thomas, will you get gravity off the screen, please?
He's telling a story.
my parents and like a few people were the last people to leave the room, and they were just like, "Oh yeah, you make us a cup of tea," and like, "Oh yeah, do you want tea? Do you want tea?" And they were like, "Yeah, okay." So they left me upstairs to make a cup of tea, and like there's a table like maybe 4 or 5 feet away from me. Like I couldn't touch it, like I couldn't knock anything or anything. And it's just full of food, and there's this tray of sandwiches, and I'm. Thomas, stop laughing. This is terrifying. Shut up. I'm just making my tea, and I see something move out of the corner of my eye. I'm like, oh shit. Oh, what's going on? I was like, there's probably nothing. And I see something move again, and I turn really quickly so I can catch it, and a fucking sandwich fell over.
No, like onto the floor or like onto like over.
Off the tray onto the table.
Oh. No, I don't think that's gravity, Thomas. I'm gonna be real with you.
That's not gravity, Thomas.
No.
Sandwiches just don't go from table to floor by themselves.
Or from plate to table. They don't just roll.
Dara, how exactly were the sandwiches? Were they not stacked, or were they? Go on,
Thomas,
tell us that,
it was
Dara.
like after they were stacked. Like there was a good few eaten.
Oh.
So they had
Yeah,
time to
man.
settle in and not be loose and potentially falling.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
It's
Ghosts are real, man. If you
Kelsey and I are
No.
big believers. We
It's
grew up in a
ghosts
really
are-
haunted house.
Oh,
I
no,
still
like
live in that house, so
Thomas,
maybe.
do you still think the ghosts aren't real? We've had 5 or 6 paranormal investigators on the
Right.
show from Ghost Hunters, like literally the show Ghost Hunters.
Yeah.
And like I've told every single one of them, except for one because I wasn't here for that episode. I've told every single one the sandwich story.
And half believe you.
And no, out of the 4 I've told, 3 of them said it was legit. So Thomas.
Sounds
Take-
legit to me.
take-
I'm not even
Those are
kidding.
good, but that's a
Do with
75%
that information
accuracy.
what you will. But that's some scary shit right there. I don't know,
Sounds
but
scary.
Fun
That would
fact,
suck.
my brother actually texted me this morning and he was like, "Oh yeah, I was at Loftus Hall yesterday, which is the most haunted house in Ireland." And the guy who was guiding him and his girlfriend actually let them into the most haunted room by themselves for like 10 seconds. And I was like, whoa, 10 seconds. Are you okay?
Yeah, right. Like,
Up for
do
me.
you
I
need to
don't
talk
need-
about anything?
No, but there's one really cool thing I want to do. They have, I think it's on Halloween every year where you have to be over 18, but you can spend the night. And like you pick your room. So like you can pick like the most haunted room, the least haunted room, whatever. And I would 100% do the most haunted room just to see what happened.
I don't think I could do it.
No.
Look at this place. Are you ready? Look how fucking look at that shit.
Oh,
That is
yeah,
haunted
no.
for real.
Oh
That,
no.
no.
Oh my god.
No,
a
I'm not
ghost.
sleeping there.
Oh, Thomas, remember I was telling you, remember I was talking about the Hellfire Club, Thomas?
Yeah, no, I know.
All right, all right, owned by the same people. Didn't know that. But let me tell you about the Hellfire Club. This has just turned into a Ghost Stories podcast. So
I'm
the
fine
Hellfire
with that.
Club is this house up in is it the Wicklow Mountains? I think it is. Up in the Wicklow Mountains and right beside Dublin. And so, you know, these people were playing a game of cards and a stranger strolls up to the door, knocks on the door, and he's like, "Oh yeah, can I join your card game?" And they're like, "Sure, yeah, okay." And halfway through the card game, one of the guys drops their deck of cards on the ground, or their hand even, and goes down to pick them up, and where the stranger was sitting, there wasn't legs, there was hoofs.
Ooh. Yeah, that's pretty scary.
The devil.
That's some
played
demonic
there.
shit right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel
And
about that one.
apparently the people who owned that house and Loftus Hall were Satanists. So yeah, that's pretty
Good
cool.
to know. Good to
Great.
know.
Thomas,
That's yeah, that's scary. Mr. Tomney.
What the fuck? Thomas, is this your idea of what a Satanist is? Oh, wait, what? Mr. Tumnus was at the card game?
Friendly James McAvoy.
Thomas, wait, holy shit. Mr. Tumnus.
Professor X.
This-
Dara.
Mind fucking blown. Mind blown. How'd he hide his ears though? Was he wearing a hat? He used a scarf, didn't he?
Just a
think
scarf.
I think he just goes cold. He lets him breathe. I just am remembering I had like the biggest crush on Mr. Tumnus when this movie came out.
Oh, for sure. Another fabulous book adaptation.
Oh,
How
for
would
sure.
that even work? By the looks of it, and I don't want to get into the sexual reproduction of whatever this guy is, but you know,
Dude, I don't know. I was like 10 years old.
I would say a centaur, but a centaur is
not a centaur, not a minotaur either. But what is it?
Oh,
It's
those
not a
are
no.
No, it's not a
fawn.
minotaur. God,
He's a
what is it?
satyr.
No, a minotaur.
He's not a satyr.
is-
He's a
That's
fawn.
half and half.
A
Fawn?
fawn?
I don't
I
think
think
it's
they're the
Yes.
same thing.
No, satyrs are in Greek mythology.
What is Mr. Thomas? I spelled that wrong. I don't. Let's see.
Shut up.
Mr. Tommen. No, Jesus.
Tom.
Oh,
Just spell,
my God.
spell right.
In Narnia. Thank you.
What? Alright, let's have a look.
Thomas is a fictional
The
fawn. Oh,
fawn.
shit. Nice.
Got me.
Well done.
I told you. I know my Narnia. You really want to catch the smoke?
They should
Right.
really make more of these
Anyway.
movies because
Sorry.
there was a lot of stuff in them. Like the first book, the first film they made wasn't even based off the first book, which was like the one.
Right.
Pegasus
No,
and
it's
Good
like the
movie.
4th or something like that.
yeah,
And the first book is so good.
Hmm?
yeah, it is.
It is really, it like explains everything. It explains like the whole origin of Narnia, like with all the doors and everything.
Yeah.
And I'm,
So-
yeah.
Weird fact: the new room that I just got for like in my college, like for my college accommodation, has a wardrobe in it, and like behind the wardrobe is just like a wall, and it's super long, and I'm convinced it's a fucking gateway to Narnia.
Oh, for sure.
It has to be.
I
gotta
swear to
follow
God.
it,
I'm
see
just
what
like,
happens.
there's not that much space behind there, you know.
Right.
It can't just be a wall.
No,
There has to be
it's
something.
never a wall.
Gotta
It's
be
always,
Narnia.
it's always a door to somewhere it's gonna either gonna be Narnia or like something really scary.
Either gonna
like
be
hell.
Narnia
hell.
hell, or like an extra closet.
I don't know. I maybe follow it if you're brave enough.
I could actually, mind fuck you again there. Remember what was it? She was the witch, right? Remember she had like this slave that like followed her everywhere.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah.
What? Oh no!
I'm trying to think. I can't think.
Wait,
of-
is another
white witch?
actor that I know?
you
I don't remember
recognize
his
him.
name.
Let me see. Maybe is that? I hope. Oh Jesus! I hope. Let's see now. Where
Narnia
is he?
Witch slave.
I can't think of his name.
No,
Look
just
at
look up the cast.
He was
Yeah.
he was small and he wore like a really long pointed hat. I know who you're talking about. I can
Yes.
hear his voice like so clearly in my mind
Yeah.
right now.
I'm pretty sure. I've looked this up as well before now. I don't know what he's in, but
Thomas, if you're about to mind fuck me, I don't know if I can handle it.
I can mind fuck you there. You ready, bro? You ready for this?
Okay.
Okay, I'm in Wikipedia.
Do
I
it.
don't want to be in Wikipedia. Wrong
Do it.
information. I want IMDb.
Wikipedia is the real shit. Okay.
No.
Oh, for
Where do you
sure.
think IMDb gets their information?
Shut up.
It's got to be true.
He's gotcha.
Alright, let's
Wikipedia
see.
is the internet on fucking steroids, bro. All right.
Oh.
Come on. Why is there no images of their fucking faces
Oh.
coming?
Just tell me.
Is that it? Yeah. Kieran Shah. I think it's this dude now. So he plays the in. Yeah, I am right. Right. Give me a minute now. So he plays
Holy
the slave.
shit! Oh my fucking god! No, no, no! You're not about to
So,
fucking tell me what I
this
think you're
dude-
gonna tell me.
This dude here. He's the
No
slave
fucking
in
way.
Narnia, right?
He's the fucking Oompa Loompas.
No, wait, you're kidding. That is not.
No! Fuck off!
I love it.
Are you serious?
I-
Oh god! Why? Why?
You're
Fucking-
lying. That can't be real.
Shit!
No.
Oh.
Was it Star Wars too?
Oh, I don't want to believe this.
Oh.
This sucks so bad.
Doodle-doodle-doodle.
Well, I didn't want to say I told you, Dara, but
Jesus, man.
Why would
Freaking
you
out,
do this
dude.
to me? I really just don't understand. I thought we were becoming good friends.
Thomas, I fucking dare you. You ruined it.
Really did.
Every time I watch every
That was
every fucking time I watch Narnia now, all I'm gonna have to think about is Augustus Gloop, the greedy little
Yeah.
nincompooп. And I'm gonna be like, bruh.
Ruined. It's ruined.
ruined. Oh god.
You
Right
fucking
time
dick.
I watch Willy Wonka, I'm gonna be thinking about that little like just awful character in Narnia.
Do you think
Just
they're in the same
sucks.
universe?
No.
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 The Narnia Willy Wonka expanded universe.
Oh no. Nobody needs that.
That's just
Alright. Before you get off, let's talk back to books back for 1 second.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna ask you
Yes.
who is your favorite author. I know this is
Oh.
gonna. You think about it too, Dara, but I don't think you need to, think that hard considering you've only read like 6.
I've only read 10 books, but I do have like my favorite author who's
I
like
know exactly who it
a
is. But
piece.
I'll ask
Yes.
you. Let's start with eeny, meeny, miny, Dara. Go on. Stephen King. Not
Yes.
a bad choice.
This
Not
movie's
a-
just sick.
A solid choice for sure.
No. All right, Kaylin, you go because I'm still thinking.
I don't know. I think my knee-jerk reaction is to say Jane Austen.
I knew you were
But-
gonna say that.
Yeah, I knew you knew. You knew.
I knew because I knew that you always have it on the back burner, and I was like, I know she's gonna say that, so you go first.
If I'm put on the spot and that if I have to pick my favorite, that's probably my favorite.
That's fair. I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna say Scott Fitzgerald's. I really like his
Fitzgerald.
writing. Yeah,
Um,
you know,
wait,
Great
Scott
Gatsby,
Fitzgerald,
Beautiful
he wrote-
Madame.
Yeah, I was literally about to say Great Gatsby. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
He
Selma
actually
choice,
lived.
that was
He
good.
lived in Buffalo, New York, for a time, which is where I live, which is
yeah.
cool.
That's
Yeah.
That's awesome.
nice. So for myself, it would probably be J.R.R. Tolkien.
Fair.
I thought
Also,
you were about to say George R.R. Martin. And I was like, oh.
I was debating saying George, but he hasn't finished it yet. So
These Nate's a dick.
Will he ever finish it?
the real question. I remember I got a box set of the Game of Thrones books for Christmas, and Kaylin stole them. And she took them to Texas. Like she still has them.
Respect. Nice.
You
Game of
didn't
Thrones is
like
probably
them.
the
Kelsey
only
hasn't even
reason
seen
I'd
the show.
watch,
That's very
um,
true. Because HBO is expensive, and I'm poor.
Yes, it is.
And Jesus Christ, please do not watch season 8. If you watch it, just watch it up to season 7 and leave it there. Even if there's a
Okay.
cliffhanger, just leave it.
Okay.
Because season
That
8,
is
I
valid.
watched it. I watched it after,
Yes.
like after season 8 ended, so I knew it was going to be a disappointment. But I didn't know it was going to be that much of a disappointment. It was like season 1 to 7. I was like, this is solid. This is solid. There's been better seasons than others, but like it's
Yeah.
overall a great show. Season 8 comes on, fucking gone.
I feel like I'm the only person in the world who didn't absolutely hate season 8. I didn't hate it.
Oh,
Get out. No,
did you
just-
hear that silence, Kaylin?
So everyone else loathes it, but
No,
I
it's just
wasn't
like-
that mad.
So thanks for watching the podcast.
I know.
And
Yeah.
Okay, you're
I'm
kicked
so
off.
sorry.
We'll
Now
never
I'm
talk
so
again.
you might actually be able to redeem yourself. Who is your favorite character?
You better answer this correctly.
Well, I think honestly Ned Stark.
Not a bad choice.
I
Not
know
a
he
bad
didn't live
choice.
long, but I
No.
think he was solidly my favorite.
If you can guess
Not
me
a
and
bad
Thomas's favorite
choice.
characters, bonus points.
Oh man.
Let's start with
All right,
Dara.
Sarah.
So-
Mine's
Okay.
pretty easy.
You're a pretty easy guy. He's a pretty cool, chill dude.
Is it gonna be? Is it? I my knee jerk was like Jon Snow or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
And my
You're
You're
character.
killing it. Come on, redemption. Come
You're
on.
not, you're not gonna
We
get
need
mine. I'm
justice
sorry.
for
I'm
Jon
not-
Snow.
Is it Littlefinger?
No.
Alright.
What an emphatic no! Wow.
He's Irish
Tone
as
down
well,
your
so that's
distaste a
kinda...
little bit.
I'm so sorry. I'm really gonna get kicked off.
That was fun.
Talking about this
You want me
thing,
to answer
what
for
is
you,
it?
Thomas,
Come on,
or-
dude.
No, it's the Hound. I love the Hound.
Mm.
I mean, I think the Hound has got the best quotes, to be honest.
Oh,
The
for
best
sure.
story. It's the best story.
I'm going to have
arc
to eat
ever.
every last fucking chicken in this house. I'm literally me when I'm hungry, like.
I really relate.
Like me when I get to KFC. It's
Shut
fucking...
up.
Sorry. But yeah, like the thing with season 8 is that like it was half the length and
Sucked.
twice as bad. It was like, you know, oh, you like this character? Boah, mow them down. You like
Yeah.
this character? Boah, shit plot line. You like this character? Boah, shit ending.
Yeah, they did that
Like,
for a lot.
the thing that pissed me off the most is like Bran had nothing to do with 90% of the story, and they were like, "Fuck it, let's make him king."
Yeah, he's gonna
Yeah.
be the king at the end.
I actually watched the thing, and it was like,
Yeah, I know.
it was like Game of Thrones season 8, but it's void of logic, and it was just like they were talking about how Bran would have to be like, you know, Lord of Winterfell, because you know, Jon Snow wasn't actually a Stark, he was a Targaryen.
Right.
And he was like, I don't want to lead.
Yeah.
And then he became king. And I'm like, oh. And then Jon Snow just fucked off back up north with them.
Yeah, he
with
just
the
didn't want to
fucking
deal with
White
any of
Walkers.
them anymore.
They're like, you're a
Jon was so
Targaryen, you're
dumb
heir
by the
to
end
the
of it.
throne. And then they were just like, you know what? Fuck off. Just
Yeah.
go back to the Night's Watch. There's still a Night's Watch, even though there's no White Walkers.
Mhm.
Right. What are you watching for?
The night.
Crows.
Yeah.
Crows.
I'm really
Oh,
glad
fuck,
that you
it's Bran,
guys
it's
just
Bran.
ruined
Pretend we're doing
the
shit. Pretend we're doing
whole
shit.
show.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
she's like, fucking bastards. Just birds and shit flying around. It's like,
That's
oh
it.
shit, there's a murder of crows.
Well, if George R.R. Martin ever finishes it, I'm really excited to read the book though, because I did really like his other books.
Hopefully he actually picks like a good fucking leader. Like
Yeah.
And
I
hopefully,
think Sansa would have been a cool queen.
Oh,
I'll be
for
honest.
sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or Arya. Arya would have made an awesome.
Arya
Are
would
you
have been the best queen. Are you serious?
Yeah. Would have been
She
awesome.
already is a queen.
Oh,
Exactly.
for sure. Yes.
Or that other dude, what's his name? Oh, come on, Joffrey. What a sweet. You guys ever seen that video of like Joffrey, but like out of context?
No.
It's like it's like him being
it's
like
like-
a good
Yeah, it's
kid.
been like him being like so nice, and he's just
Stop
like,
it.
I want to marry you. He's like to Sansa, he's like, I want to marry you, and he's like him helping like kids and stuff, and it's.
The gods are good.
We were watching. Me and Thomas were watching Batman Begins like 3 weeks ago, and he's like in it as a kid, and like
no way.
we were talking about like Batman's like. He's like, I don't have time, and he just pulls out a knife and fucking kills him.
That's like this video I saw the other day of someone replaced all of the wands in Harry Potter with guns.
Guns. We were talking about
Yeah.
that.
We were just talking about that like yesterday. Yeah, like
So funny.
fucking Ron just shoots the fucking troll in the head. He's like, cool.
Yeah. And
Hold on.
when Hermione is what's it called? Cursing Neville, and she pulls out that gun and shoots him in the head. And she's like, "I'm really sorry I have to do this, Neville," and just shoots him. Oh my god, I was losing my mind.
Sorry, before we got completely away from Batman, I forgot. This is a podcast exclusive. But
Oh whoa,
Those are cool.
yeah,
super cool.
I fucking like. I'm not a big shoe guy, and you know,
Oh, you are.
I'm not actually like. I fucking.
You never shut up about those Marty McFly shoes, though.
Yeah, but they're cool.
Oh my god, that's cool.
But like, I was just like, before I was going to Australia, I was going to pick up a pair of like flip flops, and I was just like, oh, you know, get in, get out, fucking 10-minute job.
Mm-hmm.
And I just walked in and I saw these and I was like, oh, I don't think I've ever liked a shoe like this. And then I'm just like, oh, but I have to get the flip flops today. And then when I was in Australia, I was like, fuck it, I have an extra like 50 quid. I'll buy them. And so I cycled all the way I cycled to the train station, got the train into the city, then cycled through the city onto the other side of the city to get to the Converse shop, which is like a factory outlet.
Oh,
Mhm.
cool.
And I was like, you got the Batman ones? They're like, no. I was like,
Oh no.
I was like, are you fucking serious? I just cycled at like 40-degree heat,
Oh my god.
and like, and then I just like kind of sat outside the shop and ordered them on my phone, and it was just like, okay. And then they came to the house apparently, and someone knocked on the door, and then they probably waited like half a second. They were like, "Fuck it, okay, I'm just gonna drop it into the depot," and then we had to like wait another 2 weeks, and I was like, "Fuck, I'm never gonna get these shoes." And then I got them, and the box was like a fucking fully black box with the Batman logo as well, and I was like, "Fuck, that's so cool."
That is pretty cool. I'll
That
give it
is
to you.
cool.
That's pretty cool.
But yeah, I want the Marty McFly shoes, so they're pretty cool. I mean, aren't they like working on self-lacing stuff at the moment?
They are. They're working on everything.
Class. Working on everything, man. They better work on that air dry jacket. That's sick. You definitely need that here. Of all places, we need that here. I
Oh,
want
yeah?
a jacket from when I just get in. Like, it's been raining all day because, we're in Ireland. And my
Mhm.
jacket just dries me off. And I'm like, nice.
Oh yeah. That would,
Perfect.
yeah, that would be very nice. I think snow is a big problem here. So if I had just a jacket that would like do its job and keep me warm, that would be nice. So
Imagine
maybe
looking
like
at
a little
electric
built-in heater.
heated jacket, yeah.
That'd be kind of cool. I
That
mean,
would
they
be
did
fun.
it to the seats in cars, so like, why not?
I mean, they have heated gloves
Yeah.
as well, don't they?
Yeah.
They have, I know they have heated gloves for like motorbike motorbike riders.
I've
Because
never
they
heard
have
it.
to have their bare
Never heard
hands.
of these heated
Oh,
gloves.
yeah.
Those
Yeah,
are
it's cool. It's so. I was just like, holy shit, they're lucky. They have
Yeah,
heat-
for
Yeah.
sure. Regular people need those.
Exactly. Just out of curiosity, I was looking up like how the way when you go into like a car website, if it's like a higher end car, you can kind of like build and customize your own car.
Mhm.
yeah.
I did that out of curiosity with like a Ford Mustang, and one of the options was a heated steering wheel, and I was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck? That's so cool.
Yeah, Kailin, doesn't your car have a heated steering wheel?
Yeah, my car does, and it's
Awesome.
probably the best thing ever.
That's so cool.
It's
Yeah, of course.
incredible.
Now that you live in Texas and
Oh
like
yeah, now
100
I
degrees
never
all the
use
time.
it, but I did when I was in New York.
Right.
No,
Yeah.
like,
I wish.
Why were you looking at
the
Mustangs,
thing about the Mustang is that they're pretty goddamn rare here, right? You don't really see them that often. I actually saw one when I was in Galway, but it was a hideous color. It was like orange with a black racing stripe down the middle. I was like, ew.
Of course.
But like, I saw them everywhere in Australia, and then I finally got back here, and I went to Thomas's house, just like when our lockdown started to like ease off, and we were passing it, and I was like, oh my god! And like right across the road, there's a blue Mustang parked there, and I was like, who the fuck owns the Mustang? He goes, it's for sale, because he lives like right next to a garage, and they're like, he's like, oh yeah, it's for sale, and I was like, how much? He's like, I don't know, and apparently it's back there now. And I was just like, I have this thing, Wayne's World. Have you ever seen Wayne's World?
I haven't. No.
Oh, yes, yeah, I've heard of it. Yeah.
When he has like, there's like a scene, and he's in a guitar shop, and there's like a white Fender Stratocaster that they call Excalibur. And he's like, it will be mine. Oh yes.
Yes, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know exactly
Yeah.
what you're talking about.
Except this car is 60 grand.
Oh yeah,
just
maybe. Yeah, it's a lot.
I'm like,
a bit
maybe when I
much.
win the lottery.
Yeah.
No
exactly.
Mustang denied.
Exactly. Yes.
God damn it. You know the way to my heart, Thomas. You know the way.
so,
Yeah.
Thanks for getting on.
Thank you
You've been
so
great.
much. It's been great having you.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Thanks for having us.
us.
So, if people obviously want to check out your amazing podcast, where can they find it?
Pretty much everywhere that we have that you can get podcasts. So Apple Music, Spotify, or Apple Podcasts rather. Spotify, Stitcher, Heart Radio,
Google.
Google Podcasts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where we're
touch yourself.
Well,
at Touch
alrighty.
Yourself.
We will leave those linked in the description. Thomas, probably don't look that up because you might get some other things coming up.
Oh, it's Touch
Careful how you
Yourself.
type it, that's all.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll leave those linked. Please, guys, just go check them out. They're incredible. If you couldn't tell from this lovely podcast that we've had.
Well, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming on, and to everyone who watched and listened. Thank you for watching and listening. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Tell your grandma about the podcast. And yeah, take her handy.
Good luck.
Bye.